Channel Time people, Judge Mo, Veta, man like Hussam. Welcome back, gentlemen. I'm going to go to V first as your team picked up another big, impressive win.
Feeling good, Terry. Feeling good. Apologies for the voice out here. It's 9:45 in the morning, so I woke up around 6:30 to catch this game, and it was definitely worth it. I didn't expect the goals to be like this today. I'll be honest with you. I was looking at a 2-1, possibly a 2-0, because for some reason we haven't been able to keep clean sheets, but we did today. Man, 2 more to go, Terry. 2 more to go. This is absolutely amazing. For those of you that have quote-unquote historic clubs, right? For those of you that have had the heyday, you know, the amazing legends that were created, the amazing runs that were established. I am so grateful, Terry, Mo, Hussam, to be witnessing it myself, to be alive, to be able to enjoy it, to be able to have my kids watch these games with me and not have to go on Wikipedia or YouTube and look at some of those historic moments. I'm living it. It's absolutely amazing for this to possibly be a four-peat with 2 games to go. Huge. City fans, embrace it. Enjoy every minute because, again, as we can see from the Uniteds, the Arsenals, the Liverpools, it doesn't last forever. So embrace it now. I'm loving this moment, Terry. Listen, the performances in particular. I can't ask for anything else. Gavardiol, the man's been questioned since he came to the club. And everybody's like this. Shout out to Saeed. Shush. Everybody's got to be quiet with Gavardiol right now. And more so, not just because of what he does defensively, because of what he's doing offensively. He's getting the Trent treatment. Because it's not so much what he's doing defensively, it's what he's doing in offense. But I trust him to do both. And you talked about the squad that we have. Terry, this is needed. Let's be honest. Not just for the Prem, but we need this squad to be able to compete with the Real Madrids. You see what they're about to do. This quote-unquote news that just happened, this Mbappe news. Why is it Mbappe news? We've been expecting this for years now. But Mbappe is going to go strengthen Real Madrid. We got to be able to compete. All of us should be thinking that way. So 2 more to go. The most bogiest of teams I face on Tuesday. The most bogiest of teams. And if I'm able to score a goal, which I haven't been able to do in the league against them, if I'm able to win the game, the league's ours. City fans, embrace this. What an amazing Saturday. It's Mother's Day weekend out here in North America. So I'm going to be a happy Vader when I take Mommy Vader out for brunch. It's going to be beautiful. Terry, I don't ask me what you got to ask me, but I'm living it right now. It's a happy Saturday for me.
I like it. Sam, what's your take on things? You look miserable, mate.
Yeah, of course I'm miserable. I'd rather Arsenal win this league, you get me? A real club over Man City. But yeah, today's game, City destroyed Fulham. I hope I'm not lagging. I think I'm lagging a little bit. But anyway, City destroyed Fulham today. 3 goals. Gvardiol scored twice. I don't know what the hell happened to Gvardiol over the last month or so. This guy just started playing some crazy shit, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think City destroyed Fulham today. There's nothing you could say. I think at the start, maybe it was a bit of a closed game in the first half, where, Fulham got a couple of corners, they had a couple of chances. But then after that, City just relinquished control of the game and they ended up winning it. There is nothing for me to say negative about Man City today or Anthony Taylor, even though he's a bald, mank bastard and he gave everything City's way. But that's beside the point. I think City obviously deserve to win today's game. And there's nothing negative to say, other than we're all Spurs fans this Tuesday. Today's game, Gvardiol turned up, Foden scored a goal, and City deserved to win. There's nothing for me to say. Fulham, I think we cannot say Fulham were on the beach because Fulham competed today. They tried, but they were just not good enough on the day. So, yeah, it's just literally one more chance left. Come on, you Spurs, this Tuesday. I hope Spurs slap Burnley so they have something to play for this Tuesday to begin with. But yeah, I don't know what you wanted to say, Terry. You got me pass left, pass right 100 times, dominate, play football, win the game. And
what I did want to ask you is they're closing that goal difference with Arsenal. So even if they were to potentially draw with Spurs, if they were to win their final game by a large margin, that still may now end up being, I think they're about 13 goals behind Arsenal. Looking at the league table now, it's just 2 goals. So
Wow.
Even if they draw against Spurs, City are still in a good position to win the league.
Yes, the goal difference stuff. I've always said goal difference doesn't make a difference. I was saying it like literally 2 months ago that the goal difference doesn't make a difference because you can make that up literally in 1 or 2 games, and people didn't want to listen to me. But now it's obviously crystal clear that goal difference isn't a thing, because obviously they're going to score goals. You can always rely on City to score goals. They conceded quite a few, but they do score goals. So that's the thing about Manchester City's attack. They're very clinical, and I think when it comes to goal difference now, it's a little bit sticky. This is why, Terry, your team needs to lay down tomorrow for Arsenal. Let them score 4 or 5 goals, so we can make sure that if Spurs at least draw with City, then the goal difference is too much to catch up. But I will say this though: Arsenal against Everton on the last day. The reason why I think goal difference still is just slightly in Arsenal's favor is the game that they have at home at the end to Everton. Everton are on the beach. They've already planned their holidays. You get me? They have nothing to fight for. They're safe from relegation. And it's at the Emirates. So I expect Arsenal to go all out attack in that game and just score goals, So I think eventually the goal difference won't matter in the grand scheme of things. I don't think Arsenal win the league because of goal difference or City win the league because of goal difference. I think it just depends this Tuesday what happens against Spurs. If City beats Spurs, this is it. It's all over. Like, don't think West Ham are going to get anything. Like, let's be real here. Yeah. So.
When I was watching this game, all I can think of, to be honest, is that if City win this league, it's inevitable that they win it next season as well, and it doesn't matter what other teams do. And that's a testament to how good they are and what is going to happen this summer. And I know it's depressing, as Sam looks so depressed, but it's the reality that people have to live with. This team is brilliant. They're amazing. The coach is Pep Guardiola is the best league coach to ever exist in world football, as I saw. I didn't live in the 70s and the 80s to see that in the last 30 years. And I don't think there is anybody that can stop them but themselves. And I'm going to repeat what City fans kept telling me all season. It's all about us. Arsenal dropped the ball, right, against Fulham and West Ham earlier, right, this year. And that is it. You have one drop and then you lose the league. It's as simple as that. And they are creating history at the current moment. And I don't think anybody's going to stop them at all, by the way, in the league next season. Not at all. And I don't know why City fans come in and do this. Oh my God! I know you are creating history, and I'm not like this. It's up to you. Like, you completely have the right to celebrate V and Hamza and everyone,
of course.
But we are gonna sit here and say, well, okay, yeah, you're winning another one, and then you're gonna go spend more money, which is fine, by the way. It's your right. You make money, you spend money.
No different than any other club has.
Yeah, you make money, you spend money. There is no hating here on Man City. It's just it's a simple fact that what is there to say about Man City other than they are arguably one of the best teams to ever play the sport.
Yeah. They just are. I don't even think it's
there's no hating on him.
I don't even think. I don't think he's doing too much. I think he's bang on. This City team is one of the greatest football teams that's ever played football. At the very least, I can speak about it out of England. If not anywhere in the world. It just simply is. That isn't too much. It is a cast iron fact. Hamza, what did you make of your boys today? Under that bit of pressure, but the likes of Guardiola really stepping up, Phil Foden again delivering in the title race.
I have to first say, listen, it's been a tough few months for us, obviously, City, but these boys are just, there's a reason why they're just elite. This is amazing performance, world-class performance. When they're under pressure, they don't buckle. I've not seen a team that just loves winning and they're not tired to win. I've not seen that. I've not seen that in my life. Like a team that wins, and they're under pressure. Because today morning, ask yourself, Terry, everyone prayed last night. Everyone woke up. Some people are watching from America. Some people woke up 6:30, 5:30 to do hate-alongs and this and that, just praying for their downfall. And the way they still, despite that pressure, yeah, everyone knows these guys are just animals. They're different gravy. They're different animals. We don't see this kind of, these are things that you tell your children for years to come about. This is mentality. This is the mentality. When you're under pressure, you don't just buckle. You don't buckle like other teams. Today they went to a game. Fulham's a tough team. Fulham beat Arsenal. They beat top teams there. No big teams beating Fulham. Probably Liverpool's the only one. But Liverpool even told you that it was a hard game. And to go to Fulham away, Fulham are, before that week, we're seeing kites being flown, Arsenal fans drooling, there you got something for us and all that stuff. You're thinking, this is a low pressure for City. Even me, I thought, oh my God, I feel under pressure. I'm tired of this going to the last game of the season every day. But again, let me call out the players. Vardio, when I said to everyone,
speak on it.
I said it, Vito, I said it. If we don't sign him, he's Madrid bound. They're like,
you're right, Professor. You're right.
They're not born on trees. Players like Vardios are not born on trees. Maldini, Vardy, you know those great players, Van Dijk. You don't get them. They come once in a blue moon. Patrick Vieira, they grow. So for me, when I signed Vardio, I was so happy. People called him Barbie doll. Imagine even Osam, he called him Barbie doll. All these troops, everyone was mocking him.
Oh my God!
But today, he scored the same amount of goals as Gabriel Jesus. Uncomfortable conversation.
Oh wow!
He scored same amount of Premier League goals as Gabriel Jesus.
That's embarrassing.
That's a striker. Yeah, he's a centre back.
Wait, can you stop back half dancing?
He shouldn't play left back. He's playing left back.
It is embarrassing.
First time in his life, he doesn't play there, Terry. Yeah, he's only 21. Deep. He's not like Dennis Irwin, who was world class at 30 and 29 or whatever. He's already world class 21. He shouldn't be this good at this age. He's only gonna get better. Yeah, I'm seeing him scoring. He's so solid at the back, but the one thing that I'm amazed with him is the composure. Composure that he has on the ball, Terry. They put him under pressure. He's
Did you just put Dennis Irwin and Gvardiol in the same statement?
Dennis Irwin, one of the best players I've seen. Dennis Irwin, yeah. And to me, I called him Croatian Baresi. When I signed him, ask everyone here. I called him Croatian Baresi because a lot of people here have never watched Baresi. I've watched Baresi, yeah. And I said, Baresi, the way he used to drive the ball forward as a centre back, being composed on the ball, people pressure, he would just beat tight spaces. I said, this boy is a very dangerous boy. Today, you've seen again, he's elevated us again. Credit to Vardio, best signing of the season, probably. If we were in the league, uncomfortable conversation. Cole Palmer and him.
That's worth a combo. That's worth a combo. Professor, I want to point out as well, Professor, that I didn't like having to see Ake get off that pitch though. That was really tough to see. It's unfortunate, but with him having to come off the pitch, another not really spoken about, but more so because he was a signing of last season, Akanji. Akanji showed his versatility, moving again from the right side to the left, and he didn't miss a beat. So when we want to talk about, City splashed the cash, yeah, 100%. But then when you also look at an Akanji that wasn't highly rated, no one was really praising that signing. It just fits in like a glove. So
2 million. He was a fifth choice centre back from Dortmund. He was a fifth. When we signed him, Dortmund fans were like, look at the tweets. We're so happy to get rid of him. I'm so glad. I said, you're so glad. Now they're drooling to have him back. Now they would love to have him back in the Champions League final because they're going to get mullered in the final at Wembley with Real Madrid. Yeah, they're going to, Schlotterbeck ain't going to prevent Vinicius getting, he's class. Akanji's been one of the best centre-back this season. I told you, Sam denied he didn't put him the player of the season. Rodri, another impeccable 72 games unbeaten. That's history. That's history again. And then you see Benadiki today shows why he's class. Benadiki, who I rate as a player. Unfortunately, we're hearing that he might leave Man City, which I don't want to even think about it because it will upset me to think about it. He showed why he's class.
Question about Akanji. I just went and checked this. The season that you saying he was fifth choice, why did he start all the games if he was fifth choice?
Because they blamed him that season. Yeah, this old Dortmund said we attacked. They had Hummels.
Yes, but if he's starting the games, how was he fifth choice?
Yeah, because their players were injured, their defenders were injured.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's like Lisandro, it's like Maguire or Casemiro playing centre back, but the defense you had a lot of injuries.
Right, okay.
So he was not. That's why they got rid of him for 12 million. Otherwise, why would they sell him for 12 million? And he's been Terry. He's been amazing. He's even put John Stones. I'm not saying John Stones or John Stones world class. He's even made uncomfortable conversation for John Stones and Diaz. He's a guaranteed starter. No one knows him. He's a guaranteed starter. He's so impeccable I heard rumors last year that Pep loves him because he knows how to play in the back. He doesn't push forward. He doesn't grab you as the last man. He knows when to go. He knows when to
Yeah. I want to go. There's a few comments here. One, this comes from Leighton Hamza. I want to throw this to you first. He says, it's a myth that Pep's football is beautiful. I find it incredibly dull most of the time. Very low risk until the game is definitely won. Do you agree with that comment here from Leighton?
Let me say this is thank you. Oh, I'm so happy you brought this comment. I said it half time. This is hatred, jealousy. This is what they have. Today there was an old firm derby. Celtic and Rangers are playing. Why are you watching Man City? Why are you watching? If Man City are boring, why didn't you go out shopping? Why didn't you go and relax? There's an old firm derby. That's a big game. Big historic game. None of you don't even know the score. You're a fraud because you got hatred in your heart. You don't find it boring. You love it, but you hate it because your team doesn't have it. Your team doesn't have that performance. So the only way is to say, I hate it. It's boring. How can a beautiful football being played 60% possession being boring? How come Man City's game are the most televised in US? There was a statistic that came out. 5 of the game were the most 5 televised game in America. Why? You think Americans will wake up at 5:30 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning to wake up for boring football? American loves entertainment. They love entertainment. They love beautiful football. Americans will never pay for it if it's not entertaining. They don't care about this other little
They
club.
change the channel. If it's not entertaining, they're changing the channel.
Exactly. So
I get it.
Sam called it most boring. He watched it today. Mo called it last week was most boring. He watched it today. How can the same guy here? He's watching it. That's why he's coming to comment here. He's still watching us.
Hamza, I'm doing a Chelsea Forest watch along later on as well. Do you think Chelsea are like? Do you think what? I'm obsessed with Chelsea and I'm jealous of Chelsea. Chelsea are 7th. Why would I be obsessed with Chelsea?
Football. Chelsea
Is it entertaining?
Good. I'll never criticize Chelsea.
Hamza, when
Bournemouth.
bear with
Sam,
me. I'm a full-time content creator. I work in football. It was either this or Spurs Burnley.
Oh, you're lagging bad.
You're breaking up, Sam.